Oh,
Did anybody else rock out to this music?
woo, shake it, shake it, shake it. Do you remember this when we were like younger and we did the
Well, I might pull something. Be careful.
be careful, yeah. Here we are at 60 and 40, and
Oh yeah, I wish. I'm looking at 60 right on the horizon there.
welcome everybody to Mystical Monday Musings. It deserves an echo because we've missed you all, and we've been busy and not feeling well and busy. So welcome, Elena. Oh my God, good to see you. Hello, thank you for being on here on Instagram. We appreciate you. Thank you for being here. My name is Elias Patras. I am in the Pacific Northwest, so good morning from me. And I'm with my lovely co-host.
Hi, I'm Laura Wooster. I'm on the East Coast. I'm in the Boston area. And good morning or good afternoon, wherever you may be. And it's so good to be back with you, Elias. And it seems like it's been forever.
It has been forever. It feels like that way. Ishi, we'll just say Ishi. Ishi, good to see you. Gail, hello. Cousin Jody, hello. Natalie, hello. Britt Fire, good to see you, my friend. Eva, hello. Hello. Happy Halloween week, Delora.
How you doing? How you doing, Delora, being in the Salem, Massachusetts area now? At Halloween.
She's not there yet.
Oh, I thought you were there.
She's soon to be there, right?
Correct. Oh, okay, so you're missing the whole mess. Okay. Good.
Good to see you. And Hooter Hanny. I like the name, Hooter Hanny. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. Hello. Thank you all for being here. She's the Oracle. Hello. Thank you for joining. Welcome, guys. And if you're new to us, let us know that you're new. Let us know where you're from. And do us a great favor. Go ahead and like and subscribe on our YouTube channels. I can't tell you what that does for us. It really helps a lot, and it moves the algorithm, and it does, I don't know what it does to the algorithm. It just kind of tickles its fancy or whatever it does, but do it, and you'll see. I guess you'll see what it does to the algorithm, and we'll see too. So what we do here is we hope we give you a little giggle. We hope that we give you some insight. We hope we give you some education, and it's always good when I can make Laura laugh. So I'm going to try my hardest today to see.
I always appreciate that.
Do you know that someone said that you sounded like an owl?
I'm not falling for it. How many?
All that matters, guys. I fell for it. I'm like, whoo! Oh, that's horrible. Horrible. Anyway, okay, you guys didn't come here for bad dad jokes. Well, maybe you did. I mean, if you did, that's great. I'm all for it. Channeling my father. All right, so just to let you know before we give you this, he used to say this, horrible. Every Friday, we used to go out for dinner when I was younger, and we always went to like some Greek family restaurant, and he always had Spanish halibut. It was like halibut fish with like this.
See where this is going.
Right? And my dad used to look at the waitress and say, "I'll have a halibut for the hell of it." All right. Laura, what are you using today? This week?
Today, let me say, pulling cards from, again, Kyle Gray's Angels and Ancestors Pocket Oracle. I love the illustrations on this deck. They're just so pretty. And what are you using today, Elias?
I've been using this a lot lately, and it just has been, I don't know, there's something, I usually get my hands get warm. So when I scan the cards, they've been getting really hot with Denise Lynn's soul coaching. So I'm going to be using those today.
Awesome. So Dolores says, thank you for your
I don't know.
Yeah, what that is. Do you know what you've know? You really truly don't know what that is?
I have no idea what that was. That wasn't
That's really strange.
Dolores ancestors coming through.
I just started reading her comment.
Now I've got to go on my end, on your end. I can hear me through you.
That's
Hearing me, hearing you. Ah,
there is nothing. We're so glad.
been on here for a while, guys. So awesome.
We have a lot of catching up to do.
It sounds like a cappuccino maker. Yes.
I don't have one.
Channeling some barista that has crossed over. And they were just like, time to come in. So, hi,
Do you
Ginger.
have a cappuccino maker? I don't have one.
I don't have one, no.
Yeah.
We just got this other thing that John had to have another Keurig. So it's a Keurig and then it's a carafe as well. So you can make a pot of coffee or another thing of coffee. And then I just got the little Keurigs, well, it's not Keurig, but the little Keurig things that you put in there for hot tea. So I'm going to try these different teas. So I like it. But that's not what you guys came here for. You came
All right, so we're pulling cards for the week for everybody. So it's been a while. Got a lot of catching up to do.
Been a while.
Yeah. All right. So so Oracle, wait for important information. So, when this card comes up, it reminds us that when we're searching for information, we're searching for answers to, first of all, invites patience for that information to come through. Also, if you're confused about something, if you're not sure about something, if you're searching for an answer about going this way or that way or doing this or doing that, it obviously is meaning that you just need more information, and just to allow for that information to flow into your awareness when the time is right. So just be open to how that information can come to you. It can come to you intuitively, come to you through synchronicity. It can come to you exactly when you need it to point you in the direction it needs to go, that you need to go. But most of the time when this card comes up, it reminds me, have patience for that information that you need in order to make the decision that you need to do. So that's, if anybody needs to hear that today, that's what the answer is. So Elias, what do you have?
And this kind of goes with what you're saying, which is fascinating. Power. So really stepping into your own power. And think about it, guys. Elephant animal spirit also is about wisdom. And there is wisdom in your own power. How many of you do not connect to that wisdom or trust that wisdom? Mm-hmm. And that's a really important one. Trusting the wisdom within. So really step into your power and trust the wisdom within. Mm-hmm. There you have it. Mm-hmm. All right.
I love elephants.
On that scary note, I would love a card if you feel it for me. Amy, is there a question that you have? Because we're all about questions. Because here's a weird thing. I just have to share this with you, Laura. So on the Tiki Talk, when people are like, oh, I'd like a general reading, do you know what happens almost every single time? Normally, I'll say something, but lately I get remote viewing. I don't know if you get remote viewing, but it's really like I'll go into their house and go, oh, that bedroom needs a little cleaning up. There's a lot of like organization. Or I told somebody to repaint their kitchen because I'm like, you've been thinking about that, right? And it's weird how God, universe, spirit will go ahead and say, this is what you need to tell them, because it's just odd. It's odd that general, and we're like, oh, boom, go right into their house. I'm like, it's just odd. It's been odd for about
That's cool though.
It's been odd for a while.
That's awesome. That's good. I love when abilities start to broaden more, and then you end up experiencing it more. That's awesome.
Crazy. Good morning, Dorothy. Thanks for being here. Yes, pods. That's what I meant. Pods. Thank you, Laura. All right. So Amy, do you want to ask a particular question? And guys, also for our friends on Instagram, that just froze for a moment. I don't know what happened.
Hello, Instagram.
Let's go back. There we go. Elena, so nice to see you on here. Thanks for being here. Cry Pics, thank you for being here. Appreciated on the Instagram. Good morning, Tina. So while we're waiting for Amy, you went to Malta, and that was really, the pictures were beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, it was really, it's an amazing place. I want to go back again sometime. It's just, the ancient temple sites and things. Oh my gosh, just incredible. And the food was wonderful. And I was sick most of the time I was there, so I wasn't able to eat as much as I wanted to. But still, I loved it, and it was just beautiful. The people were awesome, and yeah, it's just a fascinating place. And there's a few spots there that we visited that were filming sites for Game of Thrones, which I didn't.
Very cool.
I didn't realize that until we got them. Like, oh, okay, this is pretty cool. So, yeah, so it was awesome. That was a bonus that I wasn't aware that.
I've tried to watch Game of Thrones like 3 times now, and I get past the second one, and then I'm like, and everyone's like, just keep on going, because once you keep on going, you'll get into it. I'm like, okay, and I have to do it when John's not here, because John doesn't really like too much. I heard it's kind of gory at times, but he doesn't like the gore stuff. So I'm like, I'll watch it sometime when I have the time. All right, anyone else having a question?
So Laura said, this is why you're not invited to my house.
To do remote viewing? Yes. Okay. Thank you. And Joy says, I'll not be having you read me either. Thanks, Joy. Hello, Karen. Thanks for being here. So let's do this while we're waiting for people to ask a question.
Mm-hmm.
Halloween. What is your take on Halloween, Laura? When it is, when everyone's like, "Oh, the veil is always the thinnest on Halloween." Is it actually Halloween Day, or is it All Hallows Eve, which is the eve before Halloween?
I feel like the whole week, actually. That's what it feels like, because we focus so much to the other side during Halloween, right? So a lot of times when there's a lot of people focusing on one particular aspect of life being the other side of, the other side is an aspect of life too. I believe that sort of opens things up. So we're part of that process of the veil thinning. It just doesn't happen, right? At least that's my impression or my sense of it. Is because of our input, our focus on the spirit side of life, that then that it becomes more open and more available to us. So what do you feel about that, Elias?
I feel it's the same thing too. Like, it's the whole week, and I actually, guys, feel it a lot the day after Halloween, because Day of the Dead or All Saints Day is November 1st. So think about that. You're honoring saints, angels, loved ones, you're honoring them. So isn't it interesting that still, it's not so much, for me at least, it's not always the night before. I remember when I first started, I had a candle, I had a water bowl, I was trying to scry, and I'm like, okay, I'm looking at the water, hello? I'm like, is this working?
Tell me something.
Something. But I wasn't getting anything. And then the next day I tried, and it's funny, it wasn't in the bowl of water. I got more visions in my head than in the bowl of water. So I think we all expect it to happen a certain way.
Yes.
And what Laura and I both teach everyone is that you all are unique. Spirit speaks through you in a different way. Just because I get it one way, Laura gets another way, you're going to get it a different way. So the grounding and the technique, or I should say the setting it up, we have rules that should be used the same way for the most part. But it is really about how you are Like if I don't know somebody, it will always happen that I will get food. I will always get like, oh, grandma made this, or I'm tasting this, or I'm smelling this, or does this make sense? The recipe is kind of like this, and I don't know why, but that's a way of for me, because I'm a foodie, guys, to tap into that individual. And
Mhm.
Laura has said this, I have said this, and Laura, you say it so well. You all are the closest ones to your loved ones than we are.
Mhm.
They want you to talk to them. They really do. They really
Mhm.
do. So, good morning, Emmy. Thanks for being here. Hi, Tina. Yes, this should be a very interesting weekend. Very
Mhm.
interesting. I'm curious to know what our loved ones think about everything that's happening currently in our world. I know my mom and dad would have a lot to say, a lot, especially, well, both of them would, but especially my mom. My mom was always the one that presented the logic in such a kind way, and she was really good with her words. Um,
Mhm.
non-typical Greek, like, she wouldn't be all fiery about it unless she was really pissed off at me, but she wouldn't be fiery about it. It would just come out like, "Oh, let me sit and think about that. That
Mhm.
makes sense." My
Yeah.
dad was more in your face and with a lot of history.
Ah, yeah.
A lot of history.
Mhm.
Uh, look at this. Madison Worcester. Good morning.
That's my daughter-in-law. Hi, Maddie.
Hello.
Good
Hello.
morning.
Thanks for being here. I'm like, "Really? Okay, that's good.
Mhm. Yeah.
That's good." And let's see. I don't know if you know this, Madison, but you know what? Delora started something. She even had a sign. She even had a sign that was like, what to the Wista?
I do. I have a picture of Delora holding them. She showed up at Circles of Wisdom and she had a sign. I'd never had anybody show up at an event with a sign like cheering me on. It was the first time and only time. Thank
It
you,
was
Delora.
good. It was
Yeah.
good. All right. So guys, you don't have a question? Are we just hanging out?
We're just
We're
hanging
just
out,
hanging out.
catching up.
Okay,
Um,
so I did this to my chai tea today.
what'd you
Okay,
do?
and I'm not one of these people that say I'll have a latte with the baba jibba baba and the bada 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 bada. No. So I said, could I get a chai tea latte with 2 pumps of pumpkin sauce,
Ooh.
with coconut milk, extra hot, and with cinnamon powder steamed in.
Oh, wow.
It's good. It is good, and I never realized you could ask for it hot, extra hot, because I hate it when it gets like cold by the time I
Ooh.
drive them back home. So
So do you have one of those baristas that like they love the challenge? They're like, "Yes, give it to me. What do you what do you want?" And they become like a mad scientist and they
yeah,
just
and they like, and then they're like, "Oh, have you ever tried the pumpkin chai?" Blah, 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 and she's telling me all this stuff. I'm like, that's exciting, but that's iced. I really want. It's 47 degrees here today. 47.
that doesn't matter in New England. People do iced coffee year round. Ice cream and
Really?
iced coffee. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, the ice cream I could totally see. I don't have a problem with that. That's how I end my day. Well, who knows? It's probably how I start the middle of my day. All right. So here is She's the Oracle. What are your views on the masculine and feminine energies at the moment? I'm finding they're all over the place, but trying to find a balance.
Mhm.
Hmm.
Yeah. Do you really want me to dive into this? Because I could. I don't know. Everybody just
Go for it. Go for it, Laura.
I'm just gonna give like the Cliff Notes versions of this because I could really dive into this. So my feeling on this, or my sense of this, and I know we've been feeling this for years, okay, is that the feminine energy is it's the masculine energy and the feminine energy has been very, for a lot for decades, hundreds of years, it's been uh,
Right.
off kilter. So the feminine energy has gradually been rising. Okay. So, and now sometimes when something starts to get a little bit more where it should be, the powers that be tend to fight back. And it's a natural part of the process of bringing things back into equilibrium. So it feels very chaotic. And again, I could go into deeper situations about this, and you can kind of read into what I'm saying here. But there's a lot of pushback from the powers that be against the feminine rising power. And so that's my sense of it. And what is your thoughts, Elias?
Well, no, I have to agree with you. And coming from, I'm just going to say this, guys, as a gay man, I understand, and I have a lot of female friends, and I know that in past lives I've been a woman in the past 8 lives, and I honestly feel that that's why my soul remembered all that, and I came back into this body as a gay man. That's what I really believe is truly what happens with the whole gay and straight thing. Anyway,
that's fascinating.
I really think that, and people that are, I believe that all the young people that are into the transgendered young people, I think their body, their soul remembers that so much that they don't feel right in their body. I think that's the spiritual piece of it. That's just me. That's just me.
Yeah.
So I was going to say that I think the feminine energy, think about history, guys. Look at our history. I wish my dad was around. Look at history. When you see women in power, the masculine energy will always try and squash it, right? And it has to be set up this way. And think about this: the indigenous cultures, okay? When a woman is on her moon time, when the woman is on her moon time, they will actually have the sweat lodge. Women are not allowed in the sweat lodge. They have a moon lodge because the power of the feminine is so strong, it will blow out the masculine energy in the sweat lodge. Fascinating to me. It is just fascinating. So I have always been a woman activist, and I will have to tell you that I believe, and I don't mind saying it, we're not going to talk about politics, but I will say that I really believe we need a strong woman for president. I really do. I really do. So are we remembering past lives more now than in the past?
I don't know. Do you have any evidence of that yourself in your own experience?
I'm going to say that we have to be present to everybody. I'm just going to say that we have to be present. It is so important to be in the now, especially now, in the now, but we learn from our past. So if something is happening to you that you remember a past life, then that remembrance has happened for you for a reason, so you can help shift things currently. What do you think, Laura?
Yeah, I don't know if there's been a difference in if we're remembering past lives more so now than ever, but maybe it's just because of awareness of past lives are becoming more prevalent. But I do believe referring back to past lives can be used as a tool, especially for things where you might be struggling with something, but you don't understand the source of it. A lot of times when we understand why we are the way we are, then we're able to move forward in a more productive and healthy way. So sometimes these things that we can bring it back to our childhood, or we can bring back to things that we've experienced in this lifetime. But sometimes the things that we don't understand about why we are the way we are, it's rooted in past life experience. So it's good to look into that. And there's plenty of studies and books like Brian Weiss's books where people have spontaneously been healed of anxieties, phobias, unhealthy patterns, living patterns, things like that, because they're rooted in past life memory. So there's definitely a tool that can be used in a very healthy way. I wouldn't focus too much on living the past life or anything, but more of looking at, how does it affect this life?
Which is amazing. Hello, Keegan. Keegan, that's a really good book for you. Many Lives, Many Masters by Dr. Brian Weiss. I'm going to tell everybody, sorry, Dr. Brian Weiss, the first 50 pages are boring. You have to get past those. They're really like,
and really? Then, you think so?
I was like,
really?
I read prior to that. I read it out of order. I read Only Love Is Real, and that was like, oh, and then I was like, wah, 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 wah. I'm like, come on,
They're all good. They're amazing. I love his books. And the thing is, he comes from, I wouldn't say he was skeptical, but he came from, as a doctor, very analytical, very, left-brained. And, he didn't come in believing this. He based it all on his research and working with clients. So, yeah, it's awesome.
He's an amazing man, guys.
Really is.
And I have to tell you, John Holland says, it's a joke-ish, but he's like, yeah, he goes, Dr. Brian Weiss is an amazing man. He's like, but he's got very dry humor, like, and he's like, just his voice will put you into a trance because he's like this.
He is one of the kindest people. I have to tell you, like, yeah, I've had the opportunity to meet him a few times, and he's just really one of the kindest people. And his wife as well, Carol. Lovely.
We have some questions. Good.
Oh, right. Okay, Dr. Michael, Destiny of Souls. Yes. Can I get a card for the weekend for my higher good? Dorothy, okay. What do you need to know for your highest good, Dorothy, for the weekend? All right. Which deck am I going to choose from? 2 decks. Okay. Interesting. We got a book. I'm like trying to read this whole paragraph as I'm doing this. Okay. Dorothy. Oh, interesting. So sacral chakra comes up for you, Dorothy. So when this comes up, a lot of times this indicates where can you tap into your creative side this weekend? Sometimes when we, and this, I don't know if this is the case with you right now, Dorothy, or not, but sometimes when we feel stuck or we feel like we don't know what the next step is in life, or you just kind of feel, doing something creative, it can actually move things forward so much quicker because it opens up your intuitive side and you can open yourself to answers that are more available to you intuitively. But also it helps you unplug from the constant trying to figure something out. It gives your mind a break. It gives your conscious mind a break so you can just be and allow your creative self to emerge. And once you can do that, there's so much that that can move forward, and you might see things differently by the end of the weekend. So I hope that helps. It's a little help there. What do you have, Elias, for Dorothy?
As soon as I put this comment on Instagram, just saying you're welcome. I could have just said it. You're welcome. She is the oracle. Okay. This is what I got for you, Dorothy. Truth. Here's important for this weekend. Speak up, girl. Speak up. Share your truth. Don't hold back. Eyebrow. Don't hold back. Share your truth. Share your truth. Let's see. Beth says, what is the best way to figure out one's life path?
Oh, that's a whole webinar in itself. We should do that sometimes, Elias.
Okay. Yeah, I like it. That's good. Yeah. See if you can pick one piece of that.
Yeah.
Laura says, I will accept some direction on my next steps to successfully sell my home. Please withhold the patience card. You're funny. You're funny. For Delora. And that one just fell right out. Interesting. Okay. This is really interesting, Delora. I'm going to say this quickly. These both fell out at the same time. So look at what this is. Light voyage. So I'm going to ask you, Delora, when it comes to your next steps, are you thinking that it's going to be difficult? Are you thinking that it's going to be challenging? Are you thinking that it's going to be a hard thing to do? So a light voyage, just like this is going to happen. I'm just thinking it more positively and more with lightness. Lightness is really important. So, and yes, Keegan, self-love is what we talk about all the time. All right. What do you got, Laura?
Logic, me logically, I'm thinking, well, she knows to think positively and to focus on what she wants. Right? She already knows this. However, I chose a card from each of the decks I'm working with here, and this is when the balance card comes up, this means bringing things back into balance. So I'm curious, because this came up, Delora, that you've had some moments where you're like, there's moments of frustration where you're not, and I'm not the kind of person who's like, just think positively, everything's going to be okay. That's not me. Okay. But focus, keeping your eye on what it is that you do want and how you want that to transpire. Okay. So with ease and grace, right? So that's coming up. But also this card came up as well. The Stargazer, set your sights higher. So this might indicate that you're kind of going to a little bit of fear-based here, because I can understand why, because you have a goal that you want to accomplish and it's well past due. But to sit with this weekend and imagine the highest and best and better of what you want from this transaction, as far as timing and how it's going to transpire and the ease of it, it's like a reset. That's what this is coming up as, like reset your vision about what that's supposed to look like and then reaffirm it. So it's nothing that you haven't done already, I'm sure, but just reaffirming and resetting that goal and that vision. I hope that helps.
And we're going to go just a couple minutes over time. Is that okay, Laura?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, okay, great.
The dog's wait. She wants to go for a walk, but she can wait.
So we're going to take Karen's. My birthday's November 1st. My mom was in labor on Halloween. Doctor asked her, did she think I'd be a trick or treat? Made it to All Saints Day by 2 hours. Recovering from knee replacement surgery last week. Ouch. Yes. And thoughts to whether it's a good time to move. I'm still in my dad's house and can stay for 10 years, but I don't think I'll do that. I would concur. Or should I be trying to move now? Part of me says, wait at least another 6 months to a year at least. We're both nodding our heads.
Yeah.
So here's the thing, as a former massage instructor and massage therapist, I'm going to tell you, the knee is important to move. So yeah. Really, really get that ice, baby. Ice. And I really think, I think at least 6 months to a year. What do you think, Laura?
Yeah, I was feeling that too, is just allow yourself to heal. Allow yourself plenty of time to heal before you start making that decision to move forward. But I don't think it's going to be 10 years. It doesn't feel like 10 years at all, but I would say at least 6 months before you make that change.
Exactly. Tips on Trips by Denise. Hi, Tips on Trips by Denise. Do you see or feel a change in family dynamics coming soon? Do we want to be a little bit more specific? Just a tiny bit?
Because I need to know. Okay, let's see. I'll pull a couple of cards. Let's see what that. Okay. Denise. Let's see where this is going. Oh, interesting. All right. Need my reading glasses.
Here you go, Laura.
Thank you. All right. So I don't know why, but I keep seeing like 8 weeks or something, like 2 months. So we're talking about what, around the holidays, just before Christmas, somewhere around there, maybe around the New Year's. There's something here about clarity coming through for you, because the light card is coming up for you. So if it kind of feels like things are kind of on hold in some way for you. And I wouldn't be surprised because of the question that you're asking. But there's more information coming forward. There's a shift in whatever this is that's on hold in your life around the holidays. So that's what I'm picking up. What do you have, Elias?
Well, I heard a baby crying. And then I was like, And then she just said family expansion. So if you're asking that, and the interesting thing is radiance, freedom, and abundance. So think about it. Just think about that. What does that all mean to me when I look at these 3 cards? It's like something big is about to happen, and it's just gonna like be just a pure joy. So if you're thinking about
Love the sound effects.
and soon, all because we're a month away. I'll wait till after Laura drinks that, so she doesn't spit it up.
Okay, thank you.
Soon, you will all be able to hear this, but I'm going to give you a preview of this. Ready? Thanksgiving's coming up, everybody, and you know what that time is for. Ready?
We're gonna hear that for the next 4 weeks.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. So I hope that helps. Keegan says there's supposed to be a huge weakening in the Earth's magnetic field within the next few months, which will lower the spiritual disruption many are feeling. Well, here's the thing. I understand that, but I'm going to tell you this, Keegan, because I know you're new to this and I know you're absorbing all the energy. Keegan is one of my dearest. Well, you know, Cammie is Cammie's son, and he's new to all this. And I'm going to tell you this. It's funny. Cammie is calling me right now. She's calling me right now, which is hysterical. Anyway,
wow.
Text your mother and tell her I'm live. So with Laura. So I want you to know this. The interesting piece here is that if you tap into that and start going down that rabbit hole, you're going to go down that rabbit hole. But if you stay in balance, like Laura was talking about, and really bring up the energy from within and from above, you're still going to feel something, but it's not going to be as detrimental. Always know that we have choices. Always know that we have free will. Always know that the energies that are around us, you know, we can rise above anything, everyone. That's what we're forgetting. We can rise above anything, but we do it with community. That's why this stuff, even though we're doing readings, guys, it's really important to come together. Truly, truly. All right. Sorry, off on a little bit of a thing there. Okay, let's see. I'm having a procedure on Friday, not my first, but for some reasons very anxious this time. Any thoughts?
Ooh. Okay. Let's see. What do you need to know about your procedure, Nancy? Okay. What do you have, Elias? Did you already have a card?
Yeah, I did. And this is interesting. Oops, hang on one second. Oh, I don't know. I can't. There we go. Gratitude. Isn't that interesting for this question? Yeah. Gratitude. So I'm going to tell you this, Nancy, and I'm going to suggest this. I'm so grateful for this procedure that is going to help me this week. I'm so grateful that X, Y, and Z is going to be done. I'm grateful that after that procedure, I can do this and this and this and this and this and this and this. Wow. So grateful. Really dive into this. It's kind of like what I was talking about before. Dive into this instead of the anxiety or the anxiousness. And if you need a little boost, Amazonite. Amazonite is a great stone for anxiousness. Think of Amazon and then ITE, which you could find this on Amazon if you wanted to. But Amazon, or go to your local woo-woo store. Okay.
Yeah, she's got one near her. I know she does.
Okay.
The card I've got for her, warrior, be fearless and stand strong. So just hold that vision of going in and all these people supporting you, your medical team supporting you. And just like Elias said, you got wonderful support. You've got the ability to heal. You have access to a wonderful medical team to work with you, and it's going to be fabulous. So focus on what you're going to receive after this as far as healing and what you're able to experience, just like Elias said. Beautiful. Good luck with everything. It's going to be wonderful.
One last question. Keegan says, manifesting with the positive, I am thoughts would help with the gratefulness, right? Yes. So remember what I am stands for, Keegan. I is intention, A is for action, M is for manifestation. I am grateful. My intention is to be grateful. My actions show that I'm grateful. And my manifestation, I'm manifesting more gratefulness. Okay. So I hope that helps.
I like that.
Guys, I'm sorry we didn't have time for everyone, but We'll be here. Oh, wait. Give me a moment. Yeah. We will be here. Let's see. I have to be at the airport. That makes me Central Time, 10 o'clock, 10:30. We're good. Yes. So we will be here next.
Yay, we'll be here 2 weeks in a row.
So, hey, Denise. Thanks for being here. Hello, Courtney. Andrea, so good to see you. And Dorothy, one more time just for you. Okay. And Laura, anything coming up?
See, New Jersey, I'm going to be at the Journey Within Church with my friends Lori and Rita and Joe. We're going to be doing a demonstration of mediumship on Saturday night. And then there's a little Halloween party after in the church. So it'll be fun.
That's good. That is awesome.
What you got coming? I know you've been on TV. You've been everywhere.
So today, guys, sometime today, go to because she said she was going to try and put it on. I would have done it this morning, but she said she would put it on by 5 o'clock Eastern time. Check YouTube, check Spotify, check Apple, check Roku TV, check Fire Stick. Go to Bloom Health Club, and you'll see the half-an-hour interview that I was on from the Gail Gallardo, who is part of Bloom TV. She's the host of Bloom TV in Tampa, and I will be on there. And it's funny, the producers asked me that day, oh, Gail would like to know for the second part of the interview, mind giving her a reading?
Great.
And what came in, guys? You'll have to find out. You'll have to go.
I'll have to check it out. Oh my God.
So go to YouTube, Bloom Health Club. Hopefully it'll be on by 5 o'clock Pacific time. I'll put a link in my Facebook and Instagram. So
I'm looking forward to it.
For being here. We appreciate it. Remember, we are all about education. We're all about just not the readings, but we love to educate. We love to laugh. And we hope that you guys take these words and make the best for your week. Yes. So
have a wonderful week, everyone.
The outro. It's fun. All right. We'll talk to you guys soon.
Thanks, everyone, for being here.